Alright guys, let's get going here. We are going to start with some water park sim. So let me just take this down. So, off stream, because it was having trouble saving, when I stopped yesterday, I reinstalled it and then I got back up to where we were before, having to sell 100 tickets. Which at that point you've unlocked the 4th star. So under the 4th star, you get from here on demolish, another hiring, demolish another employee, the vacuum, and then there's another employee here, toilets, janitor training, showers, chlorine training, decorations, pressure washer. Over here you get near full pallet, cashier training 3, restocker training 2, pool park decorations 4, additional ticket machine, ticket price level 4 increase, bins, the 4th park size, the next loungers, cashier training 3. I know that's where we just looked. They got attraction decorations 4, level 4 pools, faster running, the ice cream stall, tips, staff movement. So by the way, I'm going to be trying to go for a staff movement, tips, and this. And then the faster than light upgrade under attractions. Under maintenance, I want to get all 3 of these, get the janitor training, get the next hire up here. Getting to the chlorine training would be nice. The pressure washer would be good too, but there's no guarantee we'll be able to make enough for all of that. And then here are the restocker training, the cashier training, the bins, and the ticket price. So first off, we're going to do that to hire someone new. I don't have enough points for that. Can I do anything else right now? Nope, that doesn't give us enough for that, but I will grab that to unlock the cashier training, and we'll just have to earn points for some of these things. Alright, so we now have a 5th spot. If anyone would like to be added to the hiring queue for this position, you need to type exclamation hire me without any spaces in the chat, and then we'll add you to the queue when I pull it back up. Because unfortunately, one of the things they haven't done with this is that as you purchase the higher training, your current employees don't go up in their training, so you have to like release and then hire someone with the training. But for now, let's start up. Another lifeguard, or I don't think we quite need another lifeguard yet. Maybe like another handyman. Lag there. Alright, hang on. This is like lagging pretty bad. Let me do something in the settings here. Yeah, so I don't have a handyman right now. So we'll hire him for now to help with that. Ah, nice. There's someone that drops research points. Looking for any drunks or smelly people. Nice. There's someone that drops money. So yeah, we started getting the next people after the smart guys, the rich guys, who wear a top hat and they drop money periodically. Alright, hang on here. Alright, I need to adjust some things here because this is way too ridiculously laggy. There we go, that seems to be working better. Well, I do think VSync is better for when you're streaming, but not when it's going to hinder the game that heavily. Oh, that's right, she's there on the lemonade. We will need hot dogs soon. Seeing any people we gotta tase just yet. Those people look like they were running for some reason or another. Change that out. Cheater. Okay, you're over here drowning. Wow, okay then. Oh, they can toss life preservers on them, I like that. That is a new update. And it works really nicely too, because before they'd have to jump in the pool and pull them out. I saw you there. Taking pictures, you dirty perv. Alright, let's check some things. Holy cow, the lag. Alright, gotta go buy more more hot dogs. And there's another one of the new mechanics there, cars. Couple people stuck on diving boards. Research points, very nice. Alright, they left with a sad expression. I wonder what it was that they had a problem with. More points there. There's some of the money from the smart rich guy. There's more of it. Nice. Is she? Sorry about this lag. It's a bit hard not to run into you guys a little bit. Well, it's not necessarily lag, but... Alright, there's more money from that guy. She need a break? Huh. Doesn't help us keep customers happy doing that there, Daisy. Okay. Kind of annoying. It seems like they updated it where if you have a bag that isn't full that you've picked up from a bin, you can't pick up more trash in it. Oh, there we go. Wanted to rotate that down. Alright, we have a vandal here somewhere. Let's see if we can find them. I doubt they've been taken care of yet. Even if the vandal already left, which sucks because I lost the money for him then. Or someone else potentially took care of him, although I don't think there's anything in any of the jobs, coatings, that has them to handle vandals for you. We do have a couple pieces of trash in this pool now. End of the day. Of course, even though it's the end, if anyone is stuck, it's not been programmed in yet for them to get down on their own when the day ends. Kind of surprised. I wonder if it has been put in the coating for them to catch vandals as opposed to just clean up, because I was not seeing anything else that was written on unless it was already all cleaned up. But there's usually way more than they can get to before I catch them. Those to make some room for a couple more bags. We're gonna need more lemonade. I don't know if she's buying it right now. They're all at rest because it's closed. Nice, another research point. Shouldn't need to clean quite as much now as we got a handyman hired again. It'll definitely be needed as they handle the chlorine when the pools need it. Which that only seems to be the case if you don't keep the pools cleaned while they're in heavy use. Most things are taken care of now. If I haven't gotten to them, hopefully the handyman or the janitor has. I'm going to restock that soda. Both of them need soda. Then after that, we'll look at our research tree and see if we have enough to get a couple more things that we could use. Check these chairs. Oops. Alright, let's see here. I could do the training, I could do the machine. Vacuum or demolish. Let's do that. Oof, I don't have enough points for either of those now. I don't have a restocker, so although we're going to need that to get to the final park increase, there's really nothing else past that until I actually get a restocker. Then I'm too interested in having after that because it's just trash bins, and then the park size. I'd rather do these trash bins than the park size because then you have park size and then over here you have training. Alright, so let's check other things. I can do demolish. I don't have enough for the vacuum. I'll grab those for upping the value. There is a very large one. Alright, now from behind there, please. Same with you. All right, line those up a bit better. this. Are you gonna help me grab and move this or not? I should put a couple more toilets down somewheres. Let's see, I got 3 back there. I could put a couple more back here, a couple more showers, and I did see some spaces here in the middle section. We could do more like that. So, utilities. Oop, all right, come on. Spin a little easier there. Here, let me move these couple of things. Let me see if we do have enough points for that. It'll be handy for what I'm thinking of doing. Okay, so what Demolish here does is this is telling you that in the build menu, you can hit this and just click things to remove them, as opposed to having to use the sledgehammer. So, you go in here, click this, and this is why I chose to spend our points on it, because I want to remove the showers to update them. We don't have the next toilets yet, but actually, yeah, I can place a couple more showers back there behind that as well. Ooh. Lag there while trying to do that was icky. Well, these can't be placed quite as close together, but that's fine because we're going to be placing more of them. Back here with all of alright, I haven't replaced those ones yet. Let me do that first. So then, yeah, right back here, where we just have a bunch of space and we put decorations. Put a couple more toilets out of the way for everyone. Do need to move that trash can after putting everything there, because I just kind of moved it out of the way and forgot about it. Hey guys, if you would like to visit the park, you can type !visit, all one word, or if you want to be put in the queue to be hired as a staff member, type !hire me. Again, all one word. Hey, Desperado. Been doing alright, you. Brutal at times. Alright, we had showers down here. Need to replace those still. Go. So after I finish here, I will be starting the next day in the park. So once we move over to the next day, will be the perfect time to input your commands to either visit or be put into the queue for hiring. Save, make sure everything's okay. Hey, Abigail. Alright, time for the next day. If anyone would like to be put in the queue for the hiring, we do have one position, but I have all but one person that I can swap out. !hire me in the chat, or if you would like to just visit the park, !visit. Abby is currently our janitor, and she still is. We don't have any higher training than level 2 right now for that. But every other position you see someone up there with is someone I could replace with one of you. Or if you just want to visit the park and cause havoc. Seems like they've added more music, which is good because this is very upbeat and different compared to what they had before the last update. It's a nice change of pace. Hey, Aaron. We're gonna zap you because you are perving. I'm doing fairly good. How about you? Got some people wanting hot dogs. So another new thing they had added into this is when people are waiting at the vendors, they actually have a visible timer that you can see now. And then they have a chlorine mechanic with a training for it, where if the pools get dirty enough, you either have to drain them or throw chlorine in them. Well, if any of you guys do want to cause chaos, you're going to have to type in to visit. Oh, these slides are nothing. There's like 2 more sets of slides after them, which are much bigger. That one was going. Let me grab these 2 as well to make sure they don't get smelly. More money from the rich guy. Ah, nice. Here's points from a smart guy. Check on these people. Oh, these slides are nothing. So one of the good things is coming up on the 4th star items here, we actually get one item to help clean up puddles and dirt and everything faster, and then something to pick up trash without needing to hold the trash bag. gave yourself away. And of course, our vendor here is on a break that she shouldn't be on because she hadn't had people. Oops, I was too close to it. Someone drowning again. We got a vandal. Alright, so I don't know if they're still in the park. We'll have to check that out. Do not do that here. Oop, a lot of lag turning around there. This is part of why I'm going to need a new computer at some point. And unfortunately, I don't have the funds on my own right now to do that. So, if there's anything you guys can tip or sub to help them at the moment, it'll pretty much be going towards getting a computer. So I don't have to worry about things freezing up. We just got the notice for the event where the town has no water. Thank you for the follow. Which means that when that event happens, you get a lot of smelly people you gotta take care of. Alright, now a follow is not the same as a sub, guys, so I get no money for those. Follows are nice if that's all you can do. But, yeah. If you're able to do more and you feel comfortable supporting me, go right ahead. I could really use it for certain things right now to help keep the stream going. Okay, so I thought I saw someone smelly. So if you've hit the tip button and you've been just confused about what to do, it takes PayPal or credit. And you just type in the amount you want. You don't have to leave a message if you don't want to, but if you do want to leave a message with your tip, you can do that, and then when you hit submit, it will show up. Yes, you've already said that. What a way to end your day here, just slipping in a puddle right as we close. Yeah, so another thing they have added in is you actually have cars that drive by now that you have to look out for when you're going back and forth between the road and the store. Man, we didn't get this person, and they got a lot of stuff marked up. Alright, so we got the 100 tickets sold. Now to get the next... Now the next step in getting the first half of the last star, we need to clean 20 smelly guests, which is not going to be hard when we have the event for the no water in the town. So everyone's going to be smelly and come into the park. This is something in general they changed though, because you have a point where you have to tase 15 people, whether they're cheaters, vandals, or pervs. And before, you used to have to wait. You used to have to wait like about 2 or 3 days in the game for enough of them to show up for that. Now when you came to those tasks in the... Now when you came to those tasks in the game for the stars, they actually sent a lot of them in. So you didn't have to wait as long for them, thankfully, after one of their updates. So I'm guessing they timed this event for no water in the town for when you have to clean smelly guests so that you have more of them and you get through it quicker. Restocker, so I'll have to stock those myself in a moment here. Grab a bag, double check and make sure there is nothing else that's got to be picked up. Nope, something down here. That's the one good thing that comes from it, is it gives me more points towards the next research point for purchasing things on the research tree. so I'm gonna need granola. Two granola. We don't quite need that soda yet, but I'll buy it. We're gonna need all 3 granola and the 2 soda, but the 2 sodas aren't quite needed just yet. So let me drop these couple things to clear up some room for all of this. Okay guys, if you would like to be a member of the staff here, type exclamation hire me, and I will check positions and release people and hire you in place of them. If not, and you would just like to visit, wait till we start the next day, and you can type exclamation visit, and it'll put you in the queue to visit the park. Okay, so there's the vacuum, which is nice to have. I don't have enough points for the janitor training. Cashier training would be nice. Well, no, the ticket machine would be nice right now. For making extra money, having 2 of those, and then being able to do the next ticket increase. Alright, so... oh yeah, the guests. So now, we have this, a vacuum. And with this, you do not need to carry a trash bag to pick up trash. You can just suck it into that and it will not make a difference. Wow, Abby, that's interesting. Alright, so now we pick up that as well. And we start our next day. So exclamation visit if you would like to visit the park. If you type space M or F, it will make you a male or female visitor too. We have a lifeguard and there is resuscitation items you can use if they pass out. Alright, that's almost half of them now. Alright, Perv, you need to go. You are potentially the worst because you're the hardest to spot and you will actually make people run out of the park, which makes me lose money. Alright, wow, we only need 2 more of these people, guys, and then this task is done. Oh, come on, hit them, jeez. now I need to unlock the ice cream stall. And even when we're done, you still want to clean them, because the smell can deter people from coming in. Or from staying, for that matter. Yep, that's what I thought, a vandal. You're a vandal, so I don't care if you get hurt more. Oof, got a lag spike there. Alright, what did we need? Oh, hot dogs, right. I'm going to drop that for now. I have an extra space. And then once I start seeing trash being left on the ground, then I'll grab it. I can't carry the bag, but that does pull the bag out so that it doesn't continue to build. Alright, so our next step, if you're unable to read it there, is to unlock and build the ice cream stall. So now you'll get to see the vacuum in action here. You just hold it and it will suck in things from a distance. There's no need to even empty it. It does not require to be emptied into the trash, which is the nice thing. Got too close. Well, I can't adjust the speed of anything as far as the slides go, so how fast they go down the slides has nothing to do with me. When we get the next pocket upgrade, I can more permanently hold on to that without having to worry about having only like 2 spaces. You know, you guys can clearly see that there's a puddle there, yet you walk into it anyway. Oh great, we have a drunk, which means we have puddles of vomit. Stop walking into the puddle, people. I'm not gonna care to clean it up while you're sitting there getting in the way. Grab this again. I saw a couple more things down here. I saw some trash. The janitor must have already cleaned it up. Which the janitor is you, by the way, Abby. You know what? I'm not going to bother with it because you keep walking into it. I can't even get it without smacking you. Research points. Alright. Time to clean. And prep for the next day. See any trash, so I can set this down. that's only 2 of the 3 slides in that tier that we unlocked. The third slide is a much bigger loopy slide, and then you have the even taller slides after that. And then you have the bowl slides at the end that like go into a spiral bowl at the end before they drop you off. Alright, so we need to get that. But then, like this, I want to get... I actually would like to get the cashier training and the ticket machine too. Sorry, I just gotta work out my shoulders and neck. I'm feeling a bit stiff and sore for some weird reason. Okay, so we need... Well, I have the 2 drinks. So now, after getting the stand, we have to sell 20 ice creams to complete the next task in getting the final star. Let's make a save. Let me grab the sodas. Right, I don't really have space for anything. Probably should have put points into the things I wanted before getting the ice cream stand, but oh well. So I'm gonna move her over to it because the ice cream is worth the most. So we're all set to advance to the next day. I will be painting and touching up all the railings and the buildings and the entryway, including like the cement and everything coming into the park. I just haven't had the time to, or haven't quite had the funds and all just yet to do that. Similar to how I don't have this expansion to the park matched up with the floor. So let's start the next day. When I have a bit more space, I'll then add the third slide from that tier that those two big ones are in. Oops, sorry, Abby. I was already cleaning that up when you came over. I guess I'll show chlorine right now just because from that happening I kind of feel it's necessary, although it doesn't say that the pool needs the chlorine. You'll see like a bunch of like germ and bacteria things floating around and the water will be very cloudy instead of clear when you need chlorine. So what I do is you grab it and just toss it into the water. Now eventually you get a training to have your handyman do that. Weirdly enough, the training does not come around the same time as the mechanic for it. Really, people? What is with that pool and doing that? Alright, good. It looks like someone took care of it. these two are doing. Alright, those sure don't look like they need anything right now. A vandal. Let me find them before we clean anything up. I thought that was you. Dog with ketchup. She frickin' went on break. You want vanilla? Chocolate. Strawberry. Someone's waiting for lemonade. And they want both. Oh, this one's not been cleaned up yet. This one is needing it too. Come on, stop with the lag. to take some time to get these all cleaned up. Alright, Abby's taking care of that one. Both. You want ice. Abby, you're slacking. There are so many puddles around. I could easily fire you and take on someone else. More of the trash is. Drop a couple of items that I don't need when there's no people here so that I can grab a few more of the bags at once. Just run through, make sure everything is clean and repaired. Because once the shift ends, the Z's on all the workers there means that they are not working anymore. might have already checked those, but I just wanted to be sure. Ooh, wow, that got really dirty. I was not expecting the slide to be that bad. Alright, let's see. I only have so many points right now. Pools and attractions aren't that big. Janitor training would be good. The ticket machine would be good. Cashier training. Alright, so let's do that. And yes, the park upgrade would be just a money, but I'm not quite ready to do that just yet. Okay, so I'm gonna need the next toilets before I can get the mop upgrade. And that's also going to be needed to get the pressure washer down the road too, along with the next hiring increase. Alright, I have no points right now. Alright. There should be 2 more pocket increases. See if I can find where those are. Those must be under park. Stands, trash cans. Ugh. And just something with the way this chair is. Really put some strain in my calves. Alright, sorry, I'm looking for one particular upgrade to see which of the 3 things it's under. Because I want to check when the next upgrade for that is showing up. I think it'd potentially be under this because, like, you had tools and paint that were unlocked in here. Vending machine. Okay, there it is. There's the first one. Bigger pockets. Extra large. Alright, it looks like we are potentially not getting any more item slots until 5 stars. Let me just quickly read through these that are grayed out at the moment. Okay, so that's chlorine, power washer, employee, toilets, mop upgrade, and decorations. Nope. And that's janitor training and showers, so yeah. The next pocket increase is the last 2 slots, and you're not quite there yet. Not even halfway. As we still have to get the first half of the last rating star, let alone the 5th star altogether. start the day. Let's see who. Oh no, everyone's at level 2. Oh no, that's. Okay, yeah, so you. Alright, I don't have any points right now. Well, that's going to cause me a decent bit more work at the moment. Get the final taser, that'll be nice. Of course we have the baseball bat too, but the baseball bat's close range, just as if you were going to shove. I don't know why the heck they give you the baseball bat and the glove when you can just shove them and you get the taser eventually anyway. You'd think jumping in the pool would clean someone off in this, but no. Alright. Those machines are okay. Let me check our third snack machine here. Alright. We just need one of each. Soda. Granola. Alright, let me take care of this, and then I will restock the hot dogs. Now, there is a specific staff member position you can hire that will go purchase and restock everything. Even the vendors, although any vendor staff you hire will restock it on their own. And that is the restock member. Alright, no, because you're scaring away people. Bad guest. Oh yeah, that's talking about the vacuum, which we already got. People dropping trash in the pools, what the heck? someone already get it? Nice. Good job, Abby. Oh great, we have a drunk. That means vomit. Oh, you can wait. Well, you know, don't drip water on the damn floor right in front of the stall. And you won't have that issue. Oop, alright. Grab it from there. I do have another lifeguard hired on again right now. He's probably helping someone on the other side, though. Hot dog, you can wait a second. Take your nasty hot dog with nothing on it. Oof, the lag as I turned around right there. That means that the cashier is on break, recovering, and there's no one there to hand out tickets. So we'll take care of that, and then we'll head up here and do this. Senior, 6 hours with the slides. Adult for 4, no slides. there. Don't make me waste a hot dog like that. I'll fire you. Not for the day, except anyone that is stuck drowning around a diving board for some reason. The game isn't coded for them to stop until you help them still. Here. Just grab everything from all the machines here after we dump these trash bags, and I need lemonade. And ice cream. So let me grab our 2 stalls first. For that side at the moment. So this is actually all we needed. Good. I don't need to go run another stop. couple he needed a little bit of cleaning. That slide's taken care of. Yeah, sorry, okay, I was just thinking there for a second. Alright, I think we got everything. For the next step, we have nearly all of the buildings cleaned. We had to clean 50 objects in total that are in the park. We have 42 of them, so we only need about 8 more things to be cleaned. Whoops, nope, that's not the button I wanted to hit. Let's see, I could do the janitor training. Can't do the tickets. Can't do the cashier training, which kind of sucks. Could do the pools, just so we could get the staff movement and then get even bigger tips. I'll grab that for when we need it. Open. This will probably be the last day in the stream, just because I do have work tomorrow, so I will need to go back, get off in enough time to just relax and settle in for the night. Sorry, I just wanted to check something here. All right, come on, people. The park is open. Where are you? We don't even have people using the machines right now, so it's going a bit slow. Already had a cheater, huh? Okay, I thought I saw a flash and then there was someone screaming and running. That makes me think we potentially have a perv. What's going on? That person booked it out of here. We definitely have someone, but pervs are the hardest to find unless you catch the camera flash or you hear it. Or you see them in the pose. Yep, there we are. Get out of here. I thought so from the couple people that were running. Oh, you're already over here? Alright then. Oh great, I see those bubbles. We have a drunk. Come on, girl. That's just gross. Use some better judgment when going to the bathroom. Oh, nice. We hit the 50 count for things cleaned. So we now have the first half of the star. Now I gotta build 2 slides with 4 stars and 2 pools with 4 stars. Earn a specific amount of money and have a certain amount of decoration points from the things that we have in the park. Coming over here to get something. I hope you don't throw up after you drink it right there. Nice. Research points, a bit more money. More research. You're really taking a perf shot at a freaking stall. That is weird. You have some weird ass tastes there, lady. are full at the second, so I can't grab a ring immediately. Oop. Really, she's not at the stall right now. We have people running. Does that mean we have another pervert here somewhere? You lady. You disappoint me. Being the gross one here. Check our two we put down here. I haven't checked out to see if they need any cleaning or repairing in a bit. Nope, they're still okay. Alright, here. Oh, okay, we have people waiting. Here. Let's check these loungers to see if anything needs to be done. Abby, you can take care of the puddle. I realize you're gonna take out that trash and then I took it from you. Alright, I am not too sure why the car was haunting unless there were people crossing the road to come here. Whoops. You just got shocked on the diving board and fell right in. Alright. I'm just waiting for the ad break to end. Alright, welcome back everybody. So, I will make sure not to do any of these tasks until we come back and stream this again, because I gotta build 2 pools and 2 slides with 4 stars. And then we gotta put up a number of decorations to reach a certain point value as well. So we'll build all of that when we come back. Before we end off, I'm just going to clean up and repair everything that needs to be done on stream here before we end for the night. And it's just because of the fact that it's getting later and I will need to be up pretty early. And any upgrades that I can get right now, we will be getting before I go off stream, so don't worry about that. We will be looking at our research tree and see if there's anything worth grabbing that we can grab right now. Stuff there looks good. I don't know if this got changed, but every so often you would have to repair a vendor beforehand too. That might have been something in one of their last 2 to 3 updates that they've changed / fixed though, so you don't have to worry about it. Pockets are full now. So once I check these 2 bathrooms, heading back we will drop all of the bags off. And I think I just have a few more things I gotta double check and make sure that we have everything cleaned and taken care of. And then aside from that, it's mostly just restocking things. So hot dogs are going to need it. Ice cream and lemonade are okay. We will need soda for that one. Those 2 granola bar packs of granola vendors are still doing okay. That granola / snack machine is alright, so we're really just going to need 2 cases of soda for the 2 vendors. The other 3 machines are fine. And for anyone that's wondering, the reason why I won't restock until there's only 1 or 2 left is because it won't overstock. It just pretty much rewrites everything and it wastes what's in there. So if you were to refill a half full vendor, you would essentially be wasting some of it. And some of the money from buying it too, so yeah. If you absolutely do not like things to run out, but you don't want to waste the supplies when you buy them, then I would suggest either waiting till you have only 1 left and then replenishing it. Because at that point you're not necessarily wasting anything. And then point of that would be to make sure you're not having to run out to get it and keeping it up so that money does not, you don't lose out on money for people buying it. Yeah, so the glove and the bat here are the same thing as like the tasers. You just left click for them, but it's the same as pushing. You started with a glove, but you can always push. So I'm not sure why they'd have the glove and then let you just like eventually do an upgrade for the bat. When like the bat and the taser are around the same thing. So like, there's the bat. The taser was in a different one, but it was still like the 2-star items. Where was the taser? Okay, that had to be under maintenance. There it is. So there's the taser, more or less towards the end of your 2-star rating items. And then the bat is kind of the same, if I'm remembering correctly. And the bat was under Park. Yeah, they're about the same point, just they're in different categories. Alright, so we could do the cashier training. I don't have enough for a ticket price. But we do have the extra machine to make more money with that. So I could do janitor training, cashier training. Alright, game, what the heck was that? I'm nowhere near the road. It had to be because of people crossing the road and everything. I had like the weirdest crazy glitch with the cars. Like the first time I saw the update that had them. I wish I could have recorded it because that was something else. Alright, so I'm thinking either cashier training, janitor training. Well, alright, I think that's about 8 points for the pools. Okay, well, we are going to need those pools, actually. So, for the next task for getting the last 5th star, we are going to need the 4-star pools here, and let me see where the slides are. Those are under Park, I think. Let's see. There's Park size, loungers. Trash bins. Alright, maybe they are. Yeah, they're under attractions as well. So we're going to need the 4-star pools right there. That's the 5-star pools, so that's not there. They're over here somewhere. Oh, they're right here, so I already have bigger tips, which is needed for that. Ooh. Alright, that's lifeguard training 2. We definitely do want that. So I'm going to have to get level 3 attraction decorations, lifeguard training level 2, and then we'll have the slides. The thing is that both the slides, the pools, and the decorations all cost money, but we do have the money for those, so I'll spend the money for that. I can only get one of these. And actually, the lifeguard training or the janitor training, I think, are going to be more worth it. I'll do the janitor training. And then, if I remember correctly, yeah, we don't have enough for the other training right now. So next time we'll work towards the pools and the lifeguard training to get the slides. And then after we unlock those in the next stream, I'll probably get the third park upgrade to have room to put those slides and pools in. Because the pools, the 4 and 5 star pools are pretty large. I haven't even put in the 3-star pools in yet, just to let you guys know. We might do that when we get the next upgrade as well. But until then, everybody, I shall see you Wednesday for our next whatever Wednesday trial stream. We'll probably do some of the grinding and mapping out and Aria of Sorrow on Wednesday. We're still not going to finish it just yet, because I do kind of also want to take out the Legion boss and get the soul if I can. And now that we have like pretty much the end game weapons and gear, weapons and armor for the highest defense and attack, more or less, outside of the challenges in the arena, we should be able to take him out, I feel. To the point where we break off the entire shell and get the soul, where he bounces around a lot faster and shoots those lasers that do like 70 damage, or at least they were doing 70 damage before. So, thanks for watching, everybody, and I shall catch you all, as I said, on Wednesday. Have a good day or a good night wherever you might be, and we'll see you later on in the week. Goodbye.